I've got to talk about Biden's Armageddon comment. Folks, there ain't going to be no Armageddon, so don't get your panties in a wad. Putin knows better than to push the nuclear button. And we've been through this before. It was called the Cold War. So this ain't nothing new. But I'm going to share these headlines with you, and I thought it was funny. He makes this comment, and anybody catch on to this, that he said this just before the midterms? Trying to scare all those Democrats to the polls because the evil Republicans, when the truth is both parties know they're full of crap, but they're trying to sell you crap. Hey, you get it like it is, okay? That's it. Just to show you how real this channel is, I'm actually doing this at work on the overnight shift. Have some downtime. But I didn't bring my tripod, so I did this makeshift tripod. Now, we do what we call at work my day job is working at a hotel, so we do different packages. One of the things we do here is what they call a bucket of beer. Sure, a lot of hotels do this. So let's say you want to order 5 bottles of whatever beer you like. We'll put it in there and stick it in your room. Nice and chilled. So I've got that turned upside down, and that's being supported by one of those this blue post-it memo pad, a Sharpie marker, and on top of this pail that we use for our bucket of beer, I've got my phone sitting on a Kleenex box turned upside down, resting next to a couple packs of Staples. Just trying to keep things real, folks. Hey, you got to crank these videos out there somehow. But here are the headlines for you. This Armageddon comment. And it was so funny. As soon as he says it, he dashes off. I don't even think this guy knows where he is half the time. I don't think this guy knows where he is. This is what happens when you're up all night trying to do the overnight shift. Sound like Ted Kennedy. So it says here at Reuters, no new intelligence. Have you seen those clips of Ted Kennedy? He does a speech, and right at the end, it's like, so at any rate, at Reuters, no new intelligence behind Biden Armageddon comment. Like there was intelligence there to begin with. Go to the Washington Post, Biden's scary invocation of nuclear Armageddon. Maybe I'll click on one of these stories. Hey, we'll go to CNN, just for kicks. At CNN, Biden's nuclear warning not based on new intelligence, but opens a window into real ... What could that be, CNN? We'll find out. Now, I'll tell you what I was doing earlier today, because anybody else having this issue with Wi-Fi, just give me a moment to indulge here, okay? It's the overnight shift. Got to kind of stretch this video out for a moment. Give you a few of the other headlines here. We'll go to CNN in a moment. But I have one of the old-time radio record packs, 5-pack, from the Longines Symphoniette Society, however you say it. Longines Symphoniette, I think it is. But it's a collection. It's with Jack Benny and Fred Allen. It's actually really good. You sit down and listen. It's a 5-pack, all vinyl. And you listen to it, and it's really cool. You get to hear the clips from the Lone Ranger and Burns and Allen and who was it? Amos and Andy. Amos. If you never heard any of the Amos and Andy stuff, it's great, fantastic, and just as fresh as when that came out. And then they also have reports from World War II. Just all sorts of stuff. But if you ever find this collection, it's the golden days or age of radio. So I had to listen to that while I was trying to sleep today. Get myself geared up for the overnight shift. But why am I telling you this? And why do you care? Why do you watch this channel? That's what I want to know. No, but you have to, like I was saying, you got to crank these videos out sometime, somehow. You just do it. But I was listening to that, and I'll tell you what, it just brings back memories when I was growing up listening to that stuff for the first time. How far we have fallen. I mean, and most of that, by the way, was coming out during World War II. You know, when they had a real threat. This axis of evil and what was going on in Germany and attack of Pearl Harbor, and they include some of those clips too in this collection too. So if you ever get a chance to hear this, or you find it in a thrift store, grab it and get it cheap. So these other headlines here: The Guardian, Biden's Armageddon warning wasn't based on new intelligence. So he comes out here at this press conference and makes this blanket statement about nuclear Armageddon and isn't based on any intelligence. As I said, I don't think there was much intelligence going on there. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. CBS News, Biden says risk of Armageddon highest since Cuban Missile Crisis. Oh, how all these Democrats want to be like Kennedy. They do. That is the truth. They all want to be like JFK. Minus the, Ooh, what else is up there? Local10.com. Biden's off-camera Armageddon comment raises questions. I'll tell you, that's one thing I love doing with this channel. It's all about history and cultural preservation. Talk about my experiences writing music in my spare time as an amateur composer. I don't want to be censored like somebody like Shostakovich in Russia. I mentioned that before. And now I've got a fly trying to go on my graphic here. Shoo. Getting close to it. You know, I'm going to write a book one day called The Last Fly Till Winter. Will be a very engrossing book. This way, very engrossing book. Here's CNN. At WPDE, White House tries to walk back Biden's comments on nuclear Armageddon. I wonder why. And what is nuclear Armageddon? Oh, let's look. What is nuclear Armageddon? What is the definition of nuclear? What is the definition of nuclear Armageddon? Well, where's the definition, damn it? Oh, here we go. Nuclear Holocaust. Good thing you didn't say Holocaust. Oh, and there's see, I told you this fly is not... You want to be in the video, okay? I can't find... Oh, what am I going to do here? Okay, I should just leave this video as there's the fly. Folks, this is happening in real time. There's nothing I can do about this. I'm sorry. Let's just watch the fly for a minute. Like Biden all over the place. Symbolism. Thank you, Mr. Fly. NBC News. Biden warns of nuclear Armageddon as Putin's military struggles. Yeah, what's going on with the war in Ukraine? Nuclear Holocaust. A nuclear holocaust, that's according to Wikipedia, also known as a nuclear apocalypse or atomic holocaust, is a theoretical scenario where the mass detonation of a nuclear weapon causes mass destruction and death. Ooh, Al Jazeera. Biden says risk of nuclear Armageddon highest in 60 years. Oh, that's right. 60 years ago, JFK was in office. See, I told you they all want to be like JFK. Opinion. CNN. Let's go to the opinion at CNN. Opinion. Putin raises the specter of nuclear Armageddon once again. I'm just having fun tonight. It is what it is, guys. Okay. Speaking at a fundraiser for Senate Democrats on Thursday, President Joe Biden warned that the risk of Armageddon is possible given Russian President Vladimir Putin's nuclear threats. It's not been this high since 1962. Yeah, okay, see you. All right, let's go back to those headlines here and see if I can find one story I was looking for here was CNN. Biden's nuclear warning not based on new intelligence, but opens a window into real ... What is the ... Real worries. Worries inside the White House. I mean, like this guy is losing it? Can't keep control of his you know what? And his you know what? And his you know what? President Joe Biden's stark warning Thursday night that the world faces the highest prospect of nuclear war in 60 years was not based on any new intelligence about Russian President Vladimir Putin's intentions or changes in Russia's nuclear posture, multiple U.S. officials told CNN. Multiple officials told CNN. U.S. officials told CNN. The U.S. still has seen no evidence that Putin is moving forward using Russia's nuclear capability. I was going to say capacity. That's what it looks like to me. Hey, at 5 o'clock in the morning when you're half tired, you can't read right. Nor is there any intelligence showing he's decided to do so, and this is with large print on my computer here. But Biden's comments laid out in starker terms than other U.S. officials have used to date reflected heightened concerns inside his administration about the risk of Russia carrying out a nuclear strike in the Ukraine, where Russian forces have recently faced a string of defeats. Is there not a day that goes by that any of these Democrats have anything to good to say about the United States? Seriously, every day these people are worried. They think the air and water are polluted. But they make these cross-country trips in these jets, right, private jets. We only have 20 years, 10 years, 30 years, 40. We don't know how many years we have left, but we have just a few years left, whatever that is. Given the new math, that can be anything. Two plus two equals 14. And who are you to question me? And the morning after Biden's comments, administration officials said let me slow down here. And the morning after Biden's comments, administration officials said the U.S.'s nuclear stance has not changed. Quote, our posture hasn't changed. One official said of the U.S. preparations, if there was some new piece of alarming information, it obviously would be alarming. We'd see it. We know it. We'd tell you about it. No, we wouldn't tell you about it. We're the U.S. government. We don't tell you anything. We just smile before the camera because we're all politicians. So that's it, CNN Politics. And I don't know, I might do a video tonight. There's this story in California about some guy was showing the showing the pro-police flag. You know, the American flag that's in blue tent with a blue line, representing the thin blue line. And now they're all wanting him to get rid of it, comparing that flag to the Confederate battle flag. How many police officers in the United States put certain people in concentration camps? None that I'm aware of. One big difference between the SS and American police officers. Okay, American police officers, they read you your rights, your Miranda rights. They didn't do that under the SS, the SS or whatever Hitler wanted to call it. That didn't happen. Hey, dictators don't play nice. That's all you got to know. Dictators don't play nice. So just want to share the headlines with you. Have a little fun tonight. Turn on the camera. Do a video for YouTube. Have to upload it here at work because of our Wi-Fi where I'm at. There's this. I'm not going to name them, but I'll just make a spoof on their name. Century Stink. And here's this fly again. Want to be in my video. The last fly before winter. That will be. I tell you, that will be. Look for that video in bookstore. That could be a video too. Look for that novel in bookstores near you. Hey, I haven't even started chapter 1. I haven't started the word "the" on the first page yet. Okay, so So you all have a great Saturday morning, whatever you want to call it. I swear this fly is taking over this video here. So if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. You can also follow me at Instagram, hashtag Jason Composes, or find me at Twitter, Culture Confederacy at Twitter. But it's always fun to just relax. And I got to say thank you for everybody who's supporting this series, this train wreck called the Culture Confederacy. Whatever it is what it is. But thank you for being a part of this thing, and it's a real honor to do these videos for you. And I'm speechless when it comes to talking to my audience because I really don't know what to say sometimes. I know I say a lot on this channel, but I can't thank you enough for supporting this thing we call the Culture Confederacy. And remember, I'm new at this thing, so I'm giving it what I got, all I got with what I got. Okay, that's the way it is. So I'll catch you all later. You all have a good Saturday. Culture Confederacy saying peace out.